Hey there, and thanks for coming out to another episode of Kurt's Corner. The shit just never stops with Donald Trump and his administration. Today, he met with Benjamin Netanyahu, and the odd thing about this meeting with Netanyahu is that they actually had their press conference before they sat down and talked, which I have to believe Trump planned it that way so he wouldn't have to answer any difficult questions about what they had spoken about. As it stands, I'm reading a Twitter account after the fact that said a woman had sat down with her third grader and watched Trump be asked questions after Netanyahu spoke and he spoke. And the kid said, hey, he didn't answer one single hard question. And as I said in my video yesterday, Donald Trump doesn't answer hard questions. That's why he doesn't take questions from ABC, CBS, CNN, MSNBC in these live press conferences. He just doesn't answer any hard questions because he doesn't know the answers. The Hill reports today that MSNBC will no longer book Kellyanne Conway, because she can't be trusted to tell the truth about anything. Now, I originally felt bad for Kellyanne, but I have to wonder what she's going to tell her kids 15 years from now. Are her kids going to say, Mom, you know, why the hell did you go out and tell that lie? Or why the hell are you supporting that idiot? You just got to wonder, did anybody on Trump's staff, think past today? I've also seen clips of Trump saying, I don't know Putin. I've never spoken to Putin. And I'm sure you've all seen the clips where, I've spoken with Putin. He's a very nice guy. We seem to get along well. Well, Scott Dworkin has Russian transcript coming from the Kremlin that Trump and Putin spoke on November 14th of 2016. That's actually after election date, but before he was sworn into office. Now, just like Flynn, do you want me to believe that he was just wishing him a Merry Christmas? Or you think maybe they could have been talking about sanctions? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Trump, Russia. I have some tweets where Donald Trump now seems to think that the only reason that anybody in the United States cares about his ties to Russia in this whole investigation that's just now getting underway is because of Hillary. Here we go again. It doesn't matter if you talk to somebody on the right, whether they're alt-right or whether they're just Republican, everything is Hillary and Obama's fault. There's nobody in this administration that will take responsibility for their actions. Nobody. Let me back up. I will say Senator John McCain has been, it seems like the only Republican senator that's had brains since before November 8th, even now. What I did hear is that four more Republican people were getting on the wagon, and they had some serious questions about Andy Puzder. But that's a moot point now, because Andy Puzder just withdrew. I guess he doesn't he doesn't like people being in his business. He doesn't like anybody knowing he's an ass. He doesn't like anybody knowing he doesn't care about sexual harassment. He doesn't like anybody knowing that he doesn't want to pay his workers for hours that they actually work, and they want to put him in charge of the Labor Department. Another joke. That's a joke besides the EPA. That's a joke besides Ben Carson. They put the black guy in charge of HUD. This guy has no public office experience. Then you got Betsy DeVos, who probably misspells her own name 4 times a week, in charge of education. And you know, oh, and God forbid, I don't remember Jefferson Sessions, you know, the guy who was too racist in the 80s as the Attorney General. I'm still baffled at the fact that the majority of Republicans do not want to investigate Trump-Putin ties. I'm beyond words. Yesterday I misspoke. I said that they had done a Benghazi investigation at least 6 times. My bad. It was 33 times. 33 times. Now, we found the smoking gun. There's a bullet hole in the wall. All we got to do as a country is pull the trigger and investigate number 45 and his administration. As they said on television today, what we need to know is who knew, what they knew, and when they knew. Why the hell did it take Donald Trump 3.5 weeks to either fire Flynn or accept his resignation? Flynn would still be in office if the press hadn't caught him. It's that simple. Sally Yates actually was fired in part to pointing out that Flynn had some security risks, and there was a chance that he could be blackmailed. But Trump doesn't want to hear that. I think when you stop and really stop and think about it, the Trump administration is not part of a republic. It's not part of a democracy. It's part of the beginning of a dictatorship. What we as Americans, and what Donald Trump doesn't understand, is that we have, as Americans, have rights. He may not like the fact that we have rights, but we have rights. Fake news is fake news. Again, I can't make a conservative person, I don't know what to tell them to make them understand that CNN is real news. I do know this, that Fox News fails to report or see things the way 9 out of 10 other news stations see them. I love the way reporters are actually starting to report now. I wish they had done this 18 months ago. They didn't, but I'll take it now. They need to stay on Donald Trump's ass. He can't continue to operate the way he's operating, willy-nilly. Continue to ask him the hard questions. I don't know about anybody else out there. I learned critical thinking in grade school. I don't have to believe everything I'm told. It's that simple. You don't have to believe me. All I challenge you to do is go out, do your own research, and come to your own conclusions. But I just have this feeling Donald Trump's days are numbered. Well, at least that's what I'm praying for. So y'all have a good day. I'll see you in about 4 days, because I do have a real job sometimes. I'll see you guys in about 4 days. Hopefully, impeachment proceedings will have started by then. Have a good day, and thanks for watching.